Say what again?
And we are back with lots of Pulp Fiction quotes. We are, this is the Hour Power Radio Show.
This is Matt, this is Mike.
We're going to be doing a little hockey, then we're going to get on to some other stuff. We have our beers. We're drinking one shot every minute, so please feel free to play along with us.
No, don't feel free. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, so we're going to end our sports conversation with just a little bit more, with a little bit of hockey talk. And so let's talk about the Vancouver Canucks. They are on fire right now, playing really well. Roberto Luongo is standing.
You know what else is on fire? That itch I have.
I was gonna say your friends. So tell us what makes the Canucks so good? Is it Manny Malhotra, who was a Shark last year?
Nope. Seeing as though he's injured, I'm going to vote that's probably not.
Well, yes, but he got him up to this point. He got injured a couple of games ago. But he's going to be out for, he's been injured a long time ago. I watched him play at the Sharks the last time they played, which was a few weeks ago.
God's not in the damning business. He's in the blessing business.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I heard a dream. What makes them so good? Chemistry. This team has now been together. The top line, Sedin, and Alex Burrows have been together for about 3 years now, I want to say. Burrows has been their third man on that line.
And Sedin have always played together, right? They were on the same minor league team as well.
Oh, yeah. And that was the big funny thing during the whole draft for the All-Star game. You know, it was really neat to watch the Sedins actually play against each other. They suck not together. When they're together, they know where they're going. They know what to do, what to expect from each other. And, I mean, that just comes from playing together for years and years and years and years.
That's actually the exact opposite of us, is we are brothers as well, but I feel I do a lot better when you're not around.
That's true. And I do better when you're not there hogging the puck and taking your weak little girly wrist shots at the net.
All right. How many goals did you have last week?
That's not the question.
My phone is depressed.
That is not
I
the
had
question.
2 and an assist. So how many did you have?
What was the score of your game?
Well, I don't remember.
Oh.
That was a long time ago. I think it was like 7-5.
Oh, you guys gave up 4-5 goals. We won 12-3.
Okay.
Stellar defense.
Stellar defense.
That's fine.
All right. The other big story in the hockey is the Pittsburgh Penguins. How they've been playing very well.
Without
Sidney Crosby has been out for a long time.
And not just Crosby. They've also lost Evgeny Malkin.
They have had. I think I read when I was doing my hockey on this show. I did a whole hockey report.
You did.
They had like 11 of their starters on day 1 have been injured up until now.
Yeah. And you know, you can get by if there are certain players missing. 3rd, 4th liners, that's fine. But when you're talking your number 1 and your number 2 centerman, and not even just centerman, your number 1 and number 2 offensive players on your team.
There's no Phil Centerman. They Phil Spiderman. Spider-Man.
No, but if you're missing your top 2 players, I mean, okay, where would the Lakers be without Kobe and Gasol?
Well, they would be the Clippers, basically, and no one cares about them.
It's not.
I think I might have sent in such an interesting.
Come on, timer.
It's 5 seconds. It's there for the 5 seconds. Holding your drink. Okay, so we have in the West we have the Pittsburgh, or in the East is the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're doing good. In the West, the Vancouver Canucks are going to be the best. Yes. The Detroit Red Wings and the Sharks round out the top of the other divisions. And in the East, do you know who the other tops are?
Philly.
I think it's
Philly, Tampa.
Yeah. I don't know the last one.
Is that what? Philly, Tampa, and are we talking about the
just
the Rangers?
Yeah,
I think it's
probably
the Rangers.
Probably the Rangers.
So, who knows? I think that hockey's like up in the air right now. I think that the Sharks, obviously, everyone has started talking about the Sharks again. making a run. The only problem we're running into is that Anthony Emmy is playing just like Evgeny Nabokov did for the Sharks. He plays 31 straight games now, I think.
Yeah, one of the longest streaks in Sharks history. I've been pissed off every time I see him in net. In back-to-back games, even. I mean, seriously.
And now what's going to happen? We are playing 3 games in 4 nights. We won our first, lost our second. We play again tonight against Phoenix. Then we go down to Anaheim, which, by the way, we're going to be in Disneyland, and the Sharks are going to be in Anaheim.
Oh,
I was
God.
thinking about going to the game that night.
This has really turned into Belching Hour. It's normally not this bad with Ridley.
And then it turns into Matthew being stupid. No, but then the other thing is that, so they've been riding, they've really ridden Niemi. I mean, they ride him hard every day. And now, here they are at the last 8 games of the season. They're all against the Pacific Division, they're in division games for us, when we would want him to play. And now here he is, he's going to be run down when it comes into the playoffs.
Exactly.
Because we can't take our foot off the gas right now because we are going to be playing Phoenix, Dallas, Anaheim, LA. All of those teams Anaheim is the only one that's not in the playoffs right now, and they're only 4 points out.
Exactly. That was what I was going to mention next. That Pacific Division in hockey right now is amazing. If the Ducks can get in, every team in that division is going to get in.
Yep.
I don't know if that has ever happened. Well, we've done a lot of sports talk, and it feels like we've been going on forever about it. So we're going to go on to some other nonsense. And
I thought this was a sports talk show.
Well, that's how we draw people in, and then after that, it's drinking and doing other stupid shit. Well, I guess it's drinking while.
Okay, well then you do the other shit. I'm going to go talk sports.
Sit your ass back.
This is what made us smells.
So I figured, as you are a guest host, what I figured on, I wrote a top 10 list for.
Top 10 list. I want to make up one.
And
Let's have a play-in for the eighth one.
I don't know. Is it going to be 2 of the your crappy ones that are going to try to make it in there? Or
You mean
2 of my
like
crappy
University of Phoenix Online Academy?
I like University of Phoenix Online Academy. And so I figured, the top 10 list this week is, with Mikey here, we have a lot of different things that are bringing us. We talked about before. We had a lot more NBA talk than we normally do. So there's a big difference right there. So we're going to, I have the top 10 things that are different with Mikey here than my normal co-host, which is Ridley. So number 1 is that our combined, number 10, sorry.
Okay.
Go backwards.
I mean, who starts the countdown the top 10 list at number 1?
Yeah, I know. I'm just an idiot. What can I say? Actually, I think it's a top 9 because I don't like one of them. So you can always throw one in there if you would like. Okay, so this is the top 10 things that are different with Mikey here as opposed to Ridley.
Do you know these?
No. So number 10 is height. We have a combined height right now of about 12 feet 6 inches. When Ridley's here, it's about 9 feet and 1 inch because Ridley is really short. However, our combined penis size has gone down because Mikey is,
Un poquito.
Yes. Our combined shoe sizes, number 9 is our combined shoe sizes are a lot closer to normal, as Ridley also has small feet.
28.
Number 8 is that we're giving the Elvis sideburns a break with Ridley and his little Elvis sideburns he's got going on. Number 7 is we lost half of the handsome part of this duo. However, we're trying to make it up in talent, but I don't know how well that's going. We're making up for it in drinking.
Is that the one you didn't like? Is that one that's kind of stupid?
Yeah, it's probably close to it. I actually wrote the first few of these while I was drunk last night. So, yeah.
Drunk last night.
We traded the built figure on my right for a more bouncy one. Number 5, we traded one who knows about sports and girls for one who knows about sports in his right hand. Number 4 is that Number 4 is that the volume of belches can now scare all types of animals. Number 3 is that the current STD count in the room has gone down.
Now, see, there was
2 out of 9. And number 1 is that there is so much more belch and poop talk than we normally have. So that is the top 9 things that are different with you here than with Ridley here. So we do that.
That was good. I like the
That's
STD
okay.
one. That obviously was funny. That was a good one. Poor Michael
Alright.
Ridley and his crabs,
I,
herpes, and gonorrhea.
I don't know. How does he get the hat trick of STDs?
That's true.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's because it's all natural. Yeah.
Yes, I get it.
Yeah, but it's a natural hat trick joke. It's a hockey joke.
Yeah, and who would have gotten
Three
that?
in a row.
Indeed. Okay, so Ryan,
Okay.
you got some trivia for us?
Trivia.
I do, but we're already at 10.5 minutes, so we might as well just cut to a break real fast.
Let's
and then-
hit a commercial break. Let's tap that.
Let me remind everyone that the email address of the show is hourofpowershow@gmail.com. Send us a message. So far, no one has while we've been sitting here, and actually, we've only gotten 2 messages, I think,
Hey.
in a while. So
I'm on today
No,
for the
email
first time, and we've got a whole lot more chatting than I think you've ever had on this show.
yeah, we actually had some good chatting last time. We had people from different countries,
Yeah.
different states. It was amazing. So we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to do trivia. I'm going to remind the Hot Girl Off from last week so we can vote on it. And we're going to do the Hot Girl Off from this week, which is going to be the second round of the Hot Girl Off. And once again, I think I'm going to hit Mikey. So thank you very
And
much.
sup.
So come on back and such like that.
And such like that.